because I sent it back to DJI and they told me it's $160 a fix, and I don't have it. So, phone right now, $160 to fix it. $600 camera though, but I don't have $160 to fix it at the moment. So, we got iPhones. All right, so as you can see, which I haven't done an update on the Monty in a very long time. There's some new stuff all over, but we've got all the parts now for the motor. The block is back for the short block. We have to buy heads. After the fiasco that went through with Nick's heads that he has, so we got to buy a new set of AFR heads for this. Dad sold the originals. This was a while ago. I haven't updated the Monty in a long time, so hopefully after this clip, you'll see an update of what's done to the car so far. But as we're sitting here right now, we just got the short block in the garage, and everything is set to go. We got Eagle rods, Molly pistons for nitrous stuff, and then all the other Eagle crank, and the block. Now the block is officially a 548, all looks good. Of course, Scott and Merkle Racing Engines did a great job, like they always do. So this will be the new Monty thing for a while. We're gonna get the motor together and then put it in. I think you saw the headers. So headers are in. This is obviously just a mock-up, but soon enough, this will come out. Once this is complete, it'll go in, and then we'll start all the other stuff.
When the sun comes up tomorrow, I probably won't be around, 'cause I'm a rambling man.
Last time we spoke in the garage, it was just kind of B-roll stuff, getting the crank set up and everything. So we had to take a quick break on the motor because I think we had to check something to make sure we had what we needed. So I didn't show the crank going in, but I'll take the bag off in a minute. But before we show that, we have the rods and pistons here. What are those clips technically called?
They call them the wire ring locks.
Okay, so we were doing those, and have half of them set. Dad's gonna get the rods balanced. That's what you're doing? Checked? Okay, so I'm learning just like you guys are if you're the first time you're doing this. So he's gonna get the rods checked, and then we'll put the other pieces back in so it's all one piston and rod. So I got that going so far, and then I'll take off the bag in a minute, and we'll spin the crank, which luckily spins well, which is good.
Yeah, that well.
And show you that. There you have it.
And the sheriff man has a posse, the price tag on my head. I was born and raised in these outlaw ways, and I'll go to my grave as an outlaw man.
Man, it's still really tight. I don't know why.
So I'm not going to bother saying what day every time I turn the camera on because it's going to take a few days. But right now we went over to Scott's and we got everything checked, all the weights checked for the rods and pistons. Everything is good. Now we're going to start putting some rods and assembling them to pistons and all that and get that started. And then from there we have, which I don't know, I think we showed some grinding of the rings. They'll go on next.
Yeah, pistons and rods together, and then rings, and then sling some rods and pistons.
I'm a hell-raising, tail-chasing, whiskey drinking from the sticks, gun blazing with no patience, outlaw nation, son of a bitch. I'm cold-hearted, been through the struggle, lived a lifetime full of trouble, no role models, no bigger brothers. Me and my daddy never seen each other, so I hit the road.
So we got our bag of pistons here, bags of pistons. So those are pretty set to go. Putting rings on all of them now. Going to start. We got to go somewhere, so we'll probably just test one and then go from there. But all of them are together.
I carry on and keep traveling, living this life of a savage. Tell that sheriff to come and get it and bring his posse out. Let him
When
have
the
it.
sun comes up tomorrow, I probably won't be around, 'cause I'm a rambling man with a gun in my hand, and I'm wanted in this town. And the sheriff man has a posse.
It's my least favorite part. Okay.
Piston in. Sick.
Love you.
Say hello to Kat.
I will.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Now, do you have my grandma calls at 8 o'clock at night to tell us there's drag racing on? Cool, Grandma?
I'm sure you don't.
Dose Pistons.
Make sure the number
Lines up with that.
with the numbers.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in these outlaw ways, and I'll go to my grave as an outlaw man.
I poured blood and I made them bleed. I took souls and I've set them free. You gon' learn today about respecting me.
So
And loose
this-
lips ain't a threat to me. I'm against the grain. I'm John.
Pin. That's it.
Yep.
See, so they drilled it bigger. I want to bolt this on with 2 bolts, though. We'll use this as a handle for now.
Okay.
So we gotta get that off. This crank, we'll take the keyways out of it.
Okay.
We'll put them in this crank, and we'll knock that gear on. Then tomorrow, I'll get a brand new timing chain, and we'll put us on for good. The other thing I gotta find. Okay, so when you have regular flat tappets, not rollers,
Okay.
and the engine's running, the lifters spin on the camshaft. And the camshaft wants to move forward and backwards. But on a roller, if that lifter spins, you're done.
Yeah.
Because you're just the cam's gonna be rubbing against the wheel sideways. That's why they have the tie bars to keep the lifters straight. But the other thing you put on a roller cam is what they call a cam button. Which I believe this motor had a cam button, which goes in the front gear. I just gotta find it.
All right, so the cam is slid in. I got lazy, didn't get my camera, and the shot sucked, so I missed it. But it's in. Wasn't that special, but it's another thing complete for now. Okay, second time recording this because the first time was just me completely rambling. So as you guys saw, we got the motor back. We started putting it all together. As of right now, there's 2 pistons in it. Dad ordered some heads. Those should be here in 3 to 4 weeks from now. So we're gonna keep just those 2 pistons in because if we don't make piston to valve clearance, then we don't have to take everything back apart. So we're gonna wait for the heads to get here. But in the meantime, we're doing some little knickknacks and stuff with parts we already have. We have a majority of the parts for the car that just need to be put together. So we have the nitrous kit from Nitrous Express. Obviously, shout out to them. Always showing us love and hooking us up, especially, you know, all those late night phone calls and all that. So we appreciate you guys. This is the intake and carburetor we're gonna use anyway. It's a big block in it. So we're gonna start plumbing all the nitrous stuff. And then once the motor is done, we'll just put that intake with all the nitrous stuff on it, and it should already be pretty much plumbed by then. So we're gonna start working on that, get the nitrous kit set up. We ran the fuel line from the Amazon sale to the front of the car, and that's just all little knick-knack stuff. We have the bracket for the fuel regulators and all that, and for the solenoids for nitrous and everything, which will probably be in next video. So that's what's going on right now with the Monty. Obviously, we want to get it out, and then also I'll leave at the end of this video. Maybe this is a little partial dragster update, but we actually have a date to take out the dragster, which is sick. So that video will be coming out soon. We plan on going out November 9th. A little bit cold, but Maple Grove. Everyone is hung up on going to Maple Grove and only Maple Grove for the first time for the dragster. So it looks like we'll be going out, I think, did I say April 9th? I mean November 9th. November 9th. So we got to get this car in the trailer. Luckily we fitted and all that. Dad's been working on all the stuff in the trailer to get it tightened down or whatever. So this is, we do a lot of stuff on Nick's car. We do a lot of stuff on the Monty, but this is really a passion project for my father and pretty cool, and I plan on driving it as well. So this will probably be, everyone will probably get a crack at driving this dragster, which is pretty sick. So it should go 4s, high 4s, 490s, 480s. It would be nice, obviously it goes 470, 460, but we don't know. It's never been out. So the first time it's going to go out, hopefully, is November 9th, Maple Grove, and you'll see a video of that coming soon. But that is enough of me rambling for this video. I'm already at 2 minutes and 38 seconds of rambling. So stay tuned. Look out for a dragster video. Load that up. Look out for some fuel regulator stuff on the Monty. Hopefully get this car out next season. We're looking to race. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.